Hi guys. All right, so this is the message that's coming through is okay, so I'm getting this contrast of like, because I'm homeschooling my kid, I'm thinking about how like when we started off in school, and that's kind of like, I mean, it's, so much of it starts just with like your ego development and like who you are and all of that starts from your parents, but then you start off in school and then it's like you're having to take tests and there's all this like comparison, and then we had social media which just blew that up exponentially. But because then I'm thinking in contrast with like homeschool and how it's different, it would be different for kids like mine. But what came to me is that, like, what if the focus is clearly is not here today. There's ravens again. Keep getting stuff about ravens. What if you could, and I guess it seems to always come back to like practices and rituals, but like our brains are just wired for the negative. Like we're wired for survival, and our minds are. And so staying in that competitive energy is that survival mode, is that like, and it is a driver. It does drive you to keep going and keep pressing forward and not give up. And, but those are very survival type of energies. And so I was thinking of like what's a way that we can like help ourselves to focus on the things that we're grateful for and the things that we love about ourselves. Like I was thinking that yesterday I was seeing these different videos of people coming on and opening up about their story and their life, and like how it's been, how waking up is so painful and so hard and scary and like sad. There's a lot of grief, and it's beautiful. Like all of it, all the parts are needed, but it's our brains still like want to stay in that victim mindset. I'm going to try and get through this, y'all, with my kids. So, and that's one of the hardest ones to pull out of. So that was coming to me today of like, truly, we're meant to, every one of us is resilient in our own way, and we're meant to be resilient. And although I wouldn't like wish or like, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm really trying to stay on track here. I wouldn't wish this at certain specific circumstances I went through where so much of it I had to navigate alone, because I think that now I have other healing, like heart healing and stuff that I have to do to open myself up again. However, things happen for a reason, you know, and everyone's journey is going to be different. But realizing that you are so very capable on your own, like so much of that is like, you do have to just experience it for yourself. But I guess I hope to see more of that, where we like pour life into each other and look at each other's attributes instead of looking at someone being in victim mode and being like, get it together, or like, don't feel sorry for yourself or whatever. It's like, how can we like amplify the things about us that are our power, that are your strength? Because truly we are, everyone is resilient. Everyone is a survivor that's still here and is still kicking it. And this compare thing that this world that we grew up in, that's obsessed about, looking outside this, we do have some devil energy out here. We do have the Queen of Pentacles though. So, yeah, someone is standing in their power or is feeling very stable. So, or that's like a good omen of stability. But we have the Magician reverse. So just be aware of illusions. Cause that's the thing is, it's like, it is what it is. Like, we are having to continually move through the fog and find truths in our own time. But being on, I mean, I definitely would recommend that myself as well, because it's so easy to get sucked into. And think about that. If you spent a day, you probably would see a drastic difference just taking a day off of social media, you know, but at the same time, it is something that we've learned that we use to cope, and it's not the worst thing, you know. And it gives us a sense of connection, especially if you are isolated, but it's not, I don't think it's bad. I don't, because a lot of people have found their soul tribes on social media, and you're able to do things like, you know, it gives people jobs. It's like, there's so many beautiful, amazing things about it, but it's easy to forget that your mental health is like top priority. When you start to like look at your life and think about it, and you're creating from your mind, it's like your body, your health, period, but like your mental is everything. There's a lack of romance again, and we've got the Knight of Swords reversed. So there might be a lot of intensity going on right now for you. Let's see if we get anything else. Anything else, Spirit? But we have the Queen of Pentacles out here as a reminder that even if it's madness going on around you, you can still create that stability, and you can still I think that's the beauty of this journey. And even though isolation can be really crazy and hard sometimes, is that you realize how strong and resilient and capable you are, and how much that it really is the truth of like everything you need is within you. Everything you need is it doesn't answer all the problems. It doesn't help with the times that are really crazy, but okay, well, I'm not getting anything else, y'all. And now this kid is gonna... Hi, Mama. Hey, baby. Okay, go for just a minute. Hey, go for just a minute, and I'll be there in a minute, okay? He woke me up early with insanity. We've got Ace of Pentacles on the bottom. So, I saw a quote that said, every person here, oh gosh, and I'm going to butcher it. Every being has a purpose, or something like that. Every person is here for a reason, something along those lines. And that's another thing that's like such a gift about being in isolation, is that you become your own best friend. You work on healing your inner child and loving yourself, and realizing that the world around you isn't always going to give you that reciprocity. The world around you isn't always going to give you that reflection. Some people are going to hate you, and like all these things. And you just realize how everyone has a purpose, and you can't change people, and you can't make them see things that they don't see, or whatever. Like we don't have that. No one has that control. And so there's so much just like, there's just so much to gain from taking care of and loving yourself, and realizing that that's going to give you the strength and the resilience, and that you are more than capable of handling whatever life has handed you. I feel like Knight of Swords. I got to get back to him, y'all. I don't know what's going on. Knight of Swords reverse is clearly coming through right now. So remember that you can be this queen anytime that you want to. Okay, I just wanted to share some positivity. And if you guys have questions for me, you can send me an email, or to book a personal reading. You can like, share, subscribe, and yeah, just know that you're enough, and the right people are going to be there. And if you are isolated, you're going to be fine. That will give you a strength and a gratitude for life and the things that you do have that you never knew before. So there's beauty in the struggle. It was a song I heard the other day. It's a really pretty song. Okay.